Taston, it's your turn.
Help me with this thing, please. This guy hits like a truck.
No,
You just see me
drag Liam with
through
me.
my bruise. Like you've seen Rocky, right? The end of Rocky, and he's just, you can't even look because his eyes are completely shield shut. That's me right now.
Slay the demonic, possessed, and tainted king. We must remove him from power.
Okay.
In all seriousness, do you have a big heal? Because I could really use one.
That's what I was gonna say. Though I was gonna move up to heal you.
Like you don't have to. I am at half health. I'm doing great.
No, that's. Just need to figure out which one is my fast heal. To this lesser restoration.
Let me get these two out of the way.
Oh no, that's for condition cleanse. Okay, that's not going to be useful in this case. Okay, Prayer of Healing.
Prayer of Healing is a 10-minute cast. Ooh. That's not the. I think what you probably at your level would be doing is like upcasting Cure Wounds.
Yeah, let's do that. So that'll be 2d8.
Yeah. So Prayer of Healing is pretty good if you're just doing like a quick break, because it's like a 10-minute cast and it gets like a bunch of people for a good amount.
For some reason, I thought that was like mass healing, but that's.
It's at a higher level.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
no, I have mass healing. I thought that was the 10-minute one.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right, so I will heal America plus my ability modifier. So that is 6. Second one is 7. So that's 13 plus 5 is 18. Oh, did you take into account the temporary hit points as well?
I did, yeah.
Oh, he burned. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, that hammer.
Like I said, that's why I was like, if you gotta heal, I'll take it.
Yeah.
That was 18.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a little more comfortable. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, all done, Taston. So normally, the tactical mind, Steel Shadow is still enraged and maddened. So he does try and bring the hammer down on you as you are dodging in this throne, Mark.
I'm ready.
Get off my throne.
It's my throne now.
And he points the hammer as well at
I took your wife and I'm taking your throne.
You're all traitors and you will all die.
I'm going to take your hammer next.
Oh, that's going
to overtake Gracklestone.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Don't forget, you got to take his truck, too.
I'm taking a truck, buddy.
No, not my truck. Next thing you know, you'll be taking my trailer. All right. I've rolled a natural 1.
Ooh. Tell me
on
he
the
hits
first
the throne. Tell me he hits the throne. Just do it. Just make it happen.
You want that to happen?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Smash the throne. Okay. That would just be so poetic.
Wow.
Exactly.
I don't know how much HP this thing. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably not gonna do anything.
Actually,
because that is not a small magical artifact.
This thing is of sufficient legend that it cannot be destroyed without. It's like it's got a destroying the throne thing.
Oh wow!
So he does hit it, and despite it being this uber magical powerful hammer, it just bounces off and does not score the throne.
Damn! Do me a favor. Tell me what that destroying the throne is thing, because we're obviously not doing that.
Can we make some armor out of the throne?
You might.
No, okay.
If you do an identifying it, you can probably find out.
Okay, fair enough.
But you can tell that it is probably an artifact level magic item. Once he hits it with his magic item and does not even score it. All right. But he says, I've got another attack. Hold on. All right. So we'll toss that one with the disadvantage, but I still have a 16 to hit with that.
Which will barely hit me. That's so sad.
Right.
But that will hit me.
Oof. All right, so that is 21 points.
Thanks for the heal. Test it.
Well, that's
appreciate
helpful.
it.
Oh.
Okay.
And he uses a special ability.
He surges and he hits me again.
He shouts and he says, "Those who are still loyal to the Deep King, come to me.
Oh no! Oh no!
And that's his leadership stuff. So if anyone helps him at all, they'll have the effects of that. All right, Liam.
Help! Wait, what's your highest level spell of death?
Well, I mean, if you want death, that's one thing. You
He
want
looks pretty sturdy.
I was thinking more along the lines of get you the hell out of there.
I mean, if you can, but I thought your only teleport was swapping. I don't think you want to be here right now. I don't know how much HP you've got, but
And I'm currently max. I could take one of his hits.
yeah.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
that's brilliant.
Oh no.
No, no, it's basically going back to my original plan. I'm going to cast Benign Transposition, switch places with Mark, assuming you're willing.
Yep. Nope. I'm good.
Okay.
I mean, I was going
Yeah,
to try to do some more stuff with this throne, but it doesn't matter in combat. We
Yes.
figured
So
out
Liam, you're now seated on the throne.
Haha.
You can hear the whispers of devil speak.
Okay.
Just rushing in your ears. You can tell just from sitting on here, you are on top of an incredibly powerful magic item.
Since Benign Transposition is my action, I'm not going to try and identify or anything. But I am then going to cast Misty Step as a bonus action and get the hell out of there myself.
Okay.
Perfect.
The old 1-2.
Wait. Can I ask him to retcon that? I hate to do this, but I just had a thought.
What?
This is a full-on undo.
Okay.
We don't want him on that throne
Okay.
because he knows how to use it. So as
Oh,
long
just
as I'm
turn
on
that
it,
stupid thing back on.
like you get the idea, right? As long as
Yeah.
I'm on it, we're at least nullifying that. And I could just I could actually start blowing actions to dodge. I could do it forever. So maybe it's safer to have me on the throne and just pulling the thing, right? And in order trying to survive, than relinquishing it back to him.
Okay.
So if you're okay with that, I'd like to undo that. I apologize. It's a good idea, but I just realized, oh God, no.
In that case, let's see. It is 60 feet. So
Fireball has a range of 60.
no. 10, 15, 20, 25. Sure. That still gives me line of sight. I am going to cast... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement at the king.
All right. Regicide.
Not...
Okay.
No. It's just... It's going
I
to
know.
weaken his attacks, which is going to possibly save Mark's life.
He is definitely strength-based, so
Yep.
please make a ranged spell attack against him. I'm not gonna lie, he's gonna be hard to hit. Yep, Raven Fieldment.
It's a...
I'm talking about the one that on hit they deal only half damage with weapon attacks, right?
Yeah. It's...
Yes. So they get a save at the end of each of their turns, but you do need to. It says make a ranged spell attack against the target. On hit, target deals only half damage.
And
that
is... That's a 20.
That just makes it. So it snakes its way past his dwarven armor. You can just see the magic distortion from it trying to reflect it. But it hits him, and he seems like he almost drops to a knee, like he just seems immediately weaker.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, very good. This is good for you, Mark. All right, the Lards. They are coming peacefully. He is coming peacefully. They are resisting because they just want to leave.
They're getting tased.
Yeah. And they're like, don't tase us, bros.
Yeah.
And those 4 of them rush the guards. They're just trying to break through. Though since we are in large, oof. All right. So this one stands his ground. He gets like kind of shoved aside as these 2 push past him. Start heading out.
No, they're getting away.
We'll take an attack of op and hits. Oh, that's right. I'm enlarged. Oops, that was a mistake. Ow. Good thing Droigar are pretty sturdy.
Now he's
Rushing,
messy.
rushing. Wow, they managed to hold their ground there. All right. He's like, I'm just here. I'm just here.
Yeah, got nothing to do with this.
These 4 here, though. They look to be both young and old, so there's no real correlation between age here of different clans. None of them you've really met before. But they, yeah, they had no weapons. They try to restrain. We're like, the Deep King has led us through many things and he will lead us through this. Please do not do this. So Liam, go ahead and make a contested grapple check, please. Oof.
Strength.
It is either athletics or acrobatics, and you 2, Mark, please, twice. And you 2, Taston.
25
Oof.
and 22.
All right, you easily just bat them away.
15.
All right, you succeed as well. How about you, Liam?
13.
13. All right, wow. You all managed to succeed and worm your way or shove your way out of this. They are just regular Duragar after all.
I did not think a 13 was going to make it.
Yeah, I rolled an 8. Even with the bonus, it's not enough.
Wow.
But they just seem trying to be desperate. They actually looked panicked, like they do not want this to happen. Like they are scared of what's going on. All right. 2. Grin 2 is talking to the Stone Guard and advocating for his leader, Genghis Ironhead. Like, we help expose the corruption. It's fine. Like, here's the egg. Doesn't that give us any leverage at all? And the Stone Guard's just like, I don't care. Just take it up with somebody else who's not me. All right. Herod Black Skull comes through and attacks the king.
I was
Dun,
honestly
dun,
holding my
dun.
breath, waiting for you to say, attacks me. I was just waiting
Just
for that.
Walks by. Boo.
Yeah, just, and I'm there like, oh, help has arrived. Plonk.
Yeah.
It would
He
not have
says you-
surprised me.
Your reign has ended. You were a good king once, but you are corrupted beyond saving.
And we're very anti-demon corruption around here. We here at this adventure company believe firmly in the idea of not being demon corrupted.
That's
You're
right.
selling that kind of hard.
It's a good thing no one exhibited demonic traits when I was in the room.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care if you're the king, you gotta go. How appropriate. She's attacking using the king's knife. So she will make an attack and misses completely as he shoulders it with his dwarven plate. And she realizes, it's good to be the king.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what his AC is, because good lord.
No, you already hit it, so I'll let you know. It's 20.
Oh wow, yeah.
18 for plate plus 2 for the magic.
Demon Munchers Incorporated.
Demon Munchers Incorporated. A lot of ways that could go. All right.
Yeah.
Boris. It's like, well, you know what? I've always wanted to try Regicide. It has always been on my bucket list, and it will probably be the last thing I do on my bucket list. But
I mean,
we'll see what
yeah.
happens. He will go up there. He's like, this is a nice throne. All right. He'll try a little bit of stabby and misses. That plate armor just continues to save the king. As he almost doesn't even look as Forrest goes and just tries to just do like a direct stab and just meets dwarven plate. It is very, very, very perfect.
Do you have spells that don't involve ace attack rolls? I'm just wondering if for both of you. You don't have to answer me right now. Just be thinking about that.
AoE.
So, I mean, I can take it. I'm dodging. I actually do have evasion at this level. So, yeah. Okay. So, believe it or so, I'm tapped. I am out of key. I have demonic power I could use.
You have a very strong sense that you probably don't want to do that right now.
I get this random thought that I shouldn't do that for no reason.
Side note,
I'm actually going to make.
Do you have any of the health potions we gave out
at
the beginning of this?
Earlier.
Oh, you did already use
them
it?
already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to do two things, I think. But the first thing requires how does activating a magic item? What does that cost in 5th edition?
It is an action.
It is an action. Damn. I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to activate my stone skin ring, which I've been holding on to for a while now. I have resistance to physical damage for the next hour.
Okay, I actually hold on a second because
I've suddenly been told that I shouldn't do this. Hang on,
I'm just saying. Let me look up the exact item because I thought that one had a different type of like the standard cost is one action unless it says otherwise.
Okay. That's kind of what I assumed because I was hoping to dodge and do that, but I can't. I have to burn a key to dodge.
Okay, yeah, it is an action.
That's okay. That's okay. I ironically I can't do my bonus action. which requires me to hit somebody. So what I'm going to do, if you allow me, as my move action, I'm going to talk, and I'm going to look at the king, and well, first of all, I'm going to say for Bahamut. That's actually really important. I want it to be very clear.
Okay.
That this is for Bahamut, for the elder gods, for the old gods, for Deathwing. Sargeras, I don't care. We'll figure it out. Somebody, no, you get the point though. I'm trying to make it clear that I'm on the Inquisition side, but I do want to taunt him. I don't care if it's actually a role, and I don't care if it's actually a thing. I am trying to keep his attention on me.
You have a feeling if you're on the throne, that's probably all that's.
Yeah. In fact, the specific wording I was going to use was something along the lines of, "You're not getting me off this throne," and just leave it there. There's like a challenge, the captain, right? This is my ship now.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I got it. You basically let him know that you're not moving until he kills you, and he's like, okay,
you have to take me off. You're gonna have my corpse out here. Unfortunately, I'm not dodging this round, but I do have resistance to physical. I hope he'd be doing physical damage.
Yes.
Oh, thank God, because otherwise that was completely worthless. That is my action.
And all bludgeoning. All right. So here. So this lord goes unconscious as he gets some
as he gets tased.
Out. Yeah, they're using the blunt end of the weapons to tase them.
Bunk.
That's actually what they call it. Let me tase you. Bonk.
Right, yeah. But if it's the blunt end of a warhammer, is it still just gonna suck?
Yeah, probably. Like, hey, come back here. Oh wow, they're actually missing them.
2 of them have actually run out. That's hysterical. That is funny. Isn't there like a whole bunch of people out there, like the people who are waiting?
They are no longer there. They seem to have been cleared out.
Actually, that makes sense because we've been in here for a few minutes, and the guards probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stone guards showing their nice tour. Wow. So I want to let you know I rolled about 8 times, and only one of them was above a 10.
Wow.
You stole my dice, third.
Apparently so. Could have used it. All right, stone guard. So they're basically taking care of them. You got him. He's going to balance in her sword for a bit as he moves up.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Again, use it as a springboard. He's going to launch people at him.
So,
whoa.
He grows in size as he approaches you.
If he can attack me too, I'm just waiting for it.
All right, Taston. It's your turn.
All right.
Purge.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna. What's the range on that? Okay, 30 feet. I'm gonna cast Blight on the king.
Okay. So I need to make a con saving throw.
Yeah, which I know he's gonna have a high con.
It does necrotic damage, doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I just need to make sure it wasn't poison. All right, he does have a pretty high con. However, it doesn't help me when I roll a 5, so it's 9 total.
Oh,
Okay, that's below 13. Okay, so that's whoops, wrong dice. That's 8d8.
Yeah.
Shiny. Must be bad guy.
Specially granted spell from Kellenborn, actually.
6 is 10. 8 is 18. 2 is 20. That's halfway there. 7 is 27. 3 is it's 30. 2 more to go.
I
7
feel
is
bad those are
37.
wasted on the bots, Tazara.
38.
Wow. Okay.
necrotic
38 damage as he just gets wrecked with necrotic energy. He is still up, but you can tell that that hurt him quite a bit. He's panting and wheezing after that, like he's having trouble catching his breath.
see, I told you, you're not going to get me off this throne.
I will,
That's good.
because it's
Keep
my
talking.
turn.
Just keep looking at me. Just come on, right here.
All right. But he does get a save, so he took damage. He's still
God
mad.
damn it! What is his whiz save?
It is +2.
He's
Ta-da! All right. And sure, yeah, he's going to get you off the throne.
bring it. I'm not dodging right now.
Now let's see, Rave Enfeeblement. I think it's just damage, but I just want to make sure.
Hold up. So if Ray halves his damage and I'm taking half damage,
I'm going to give you the half damage, and you can have it again.
It's a quarter damage.
okay, I want to make sure that.
So
that
I
maths out
misheard
well.
that. I was like, you could have the damage, and then you can have the damage again. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
double
just,
damage.
Okay, here's
Wait a
what I think
minute.
about your resistance. Wonk.
The only reason that's important is that if it's an odd number, then you may save a
Oh.
point or two of damage.
Sure.
All right, so he brings his Warhammer down, although it's much weaker. Does a 15 hit?
I have 15 AC.
Okay, then that does.
So
All right,
just
so
ready.
so already have from him it's 7.
So I'll just take 4.
No, you take 3 because we ran down.
Okay.
All right, and then his second attack, which is much higher to hit.
Yeah.
And same result. So that is what, 28 damage down to 6.
This is the weirdest tanking job I've ever done, but I'm not complaining.
You're
Welcome
welcome.
me out of my chair.
Yeah, thank you. I was about to say thank you, Guido.
I mean, it's a magic item, a spell. So it's doing what it's supposed to. All right, and then he's gonna try and make his con save.
He's gonna succeed at it. Probably.
Well, we'll say he's not been rolling hot so far. What's your DC, Guido?
15.
Okay, he does manage to make the save then.
Damn.
Just barely with the bonus. But you know, it's done his job. All right. Liam. You could just do it again.
Yeah.
I'll
Say,
show
How many
him.
other casts of that do you have?
One. I have
Oh.
one left. Or, well, I mean, I could cast it at 3rd level too, but
Seems like a waste.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, since I have resistance, it's not urgent. So if you can do damage or buff his wisdom save, both would be acceptable.
I'm possibly having a clever idea.
Oh God.
I know.
One of
That's-
those.
Oh, we
Yeah,
still
to
haven't said this
throw.
out loud. I got to share this on camera. An arrow may have your name on it, but a firebolt just says to whom it concerns. I had to show that quote. It got a good laugh out of me when I first saw it.
There, put it back up on screen there. Okay. You're saying that he's wearing magic items.
Yes.
The armor is magical, the gloves are magical, and the hammer is magical.
Yes.
Is his face magical?
I mean, depends on who you ask.
Okay.
If we ask the succubus,
Absolutely.
Could dispel magic work on a magic item?
Let's look at it and see. Hmm. Answer is it depends. I think if it's a permanent magic item, then probably not. If it's granting him the effect of like a spell or something, then it would.
But I wouldn't know. Okay.
Yeah, you don't see any like spell effects that it's really granting him, so you doubt that the spell magic would. That's one of the good things about like permanent magic items is that they just work unless they're in an anti-magic field of some sort. But if it was, for example, something that was like, for example, the stone skin ring, that would work because you could dispel stone skin from him. It's kind of, the spell magic is meant to really work on, well, actually, so it's creature, object, or magical effect. Yeah, unfortunately, the spell magic is specifically for like spell stuff.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay. Can't really.
telling you, if you got AoEs, just do it. Just smash it.
That's a bad idea.
It's fine.
However,
On top of all the ideas we've had so far,
what I could do, this is a bad idea, cast Shatter on his armor.
I mean, that would be an AoE, which would hit him and do some damage to the nearby terrain.
Yeah, unfortunately, Shatter is a if he's wearing the armor, it's not going to hit the armor.
Oh, okay.
what
And
about the
that's
ground he's standing on?
that's purely a rules thing, just so you don't get shattered on, just lose all your magic items every time.
Yeah, you remember Rust Beast back in the day?
Yeah, and there are specific things that do target like armor and objects and stuff, but they call them out in the spell. Yeah, it's like the recipes thing too. You know, otherwise you have Breath of the Wild problem. You're just breaking all your stuff all the time.
The worst.
Or you could be a battle master and get like the Sunder thing. That works too.
Honestly, I'm still thinking the teleportation thing to get you out of there might be a better idea, but keeping you on the throne. Oh.
You just took up another one of those blights. That'd suck.
I'm damn near within range, so I can get to him and bring him back from the dead. I mean, it's gonna suck, but I could stabilize and or heal.
I'm just gonna do chill touch on him.
Okay.
If nothing else, it will prevent him from healing, which could be useful. So
Yep. And you know necrotic works.
Yep.
Thanks to bite.
14 plus 7, so 21.
That hits.
And that's a D8, if I remember correctly.
Gonna be, I think, 2d8 at your level because it's cantrip.
5.
Okay. So a spectral hand comes out and clings to him, dealing 5 necrotic damage, and for at least now, preventing him from healing if he has such an ability.
And it's 5.
Says, this is the reason I never had any court wizards.
Get away from the guy that was trying to grapple me, and I'll call it there. Do I?
Okay.
Are they going to take an attack of opportunity?
Actually, yeah, he will. He's going to try and punch you. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, this is not going to be a real great attack, but
I was gonna say, what?
Duergar are natural brawlers, you know, just like they're
Beware,
natural jumpers and sprinters.
beware the wrath of the obese bureaucrat.
Less of these people are like obese than you'd think. You suspect there's probably some military services involved in some of this. Wow. He manages to actually get an 18 to hit.
That hits.
You ready? 3 points of damage.
All right.
Take that.
He just punches you in the shoulder as you go by for no reason.
Basically.
Yeah, if you've ever been through like a sports line, you know, with like, yeah, you got this, but it's that. It's that.
Yeah.
All right. So there are more Lars trying to get out. You see just past the gates, one of them tried to run here and then got tased. He disengages. You'll do the same. He's like, us 3 Lards together, we can make it. Don't worry. This guy just tries to shove and fails. Well, maybe. Yeah, he fails. All right. He's going to try and restrain this Lord. He says, don't do it. Paragraph 52A says, if you attack the king, it's over for you. I don't want you to. I like this clan. So they're restraining that one. All right. Grintu. Grintu hands the egg to Thangus Ironhead. All right, Aaron Black Skull. Please, my king, stand down. Please, please, please. If you stand down now, I can guarantee you a fair trial.
Do you take damage? Does that prompt another roll?
I'll see if she actually hits him. She does not.
Eh.
It again glances off the plate armor. All right. Boris says, this is kind of exciting. I'm not going to lie. Boris does not hit. He gets an 18, does not hit though. Ka-chink off the plate armor. All right, Mark.
Okay.
I'm going to rip you from that throne, and I will
This
toss
is
you
my
to the lava
throne
below.
now. Okay, do you understand?
I own this.
You are never taking me off this throne.
Laxus says, hey,
mine,
easy.
Mine.
This is, I am king now. As much as I would love to join in the fray of actually hitting this guy, I really need to be in full defensive mode, especially since I just lost the 1 debuff. So now that I've got my ring up, I'm just going to cast dodge as my action.
Okay.
And I'm going to be like, you know, you might be a better king if you could get some random dwarf off your throne.
Oh,
That's not good.
Some surface dweller who doesn't even have his beard yet.
stylistic choice.
And that's my action. That's all I got.
Okay. All right, the Stone Guard are just going around tasing everybody.
Indiscriminately.
You do see Thangus Ironhand
Zach.
does get tased as well, despite the protest of Grintu. And one of the Stone Guard member right here scoops up the egg. We'll just make him a little lighter colored.
Okay.
They cannot hit worth crap. All right. This guy is real annoying. He misses. All right. So that's the way it currently stands. So, oh, that's right. Hey. The stone guards suck at their job. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Okay, great. Good to know.
All right, Aston.
All right. I'm going to step up and cast Guiding Bolt on the king.
All right, roll to hit. Pew pew. Big if hits.
That's 23, not natural.
Ooh, that does hit. Yeah, it had some questions if you got a natural 23.
He's using that brand new dice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's very unique. Okay, it's 46 radiant damage.
Bringing out the big guns here.
12 and 3 is 15 radiant
15.
damage. Then it goes on to say until... It says until the next attack roll. Is that my next attack roll or his next attack roll?
Anyone's. So the next attack on him has advantage.
Okay.
But there may be no need. As you hit him with the guiding bolt, he collapses
Oh, okay.
and
Hadouken!
slumps down the side of the throne.
Was
All right,
that a
just-
non-lethal guiding bolt? Just out of
There's
curiosity.
no way to do a non-lethal guiding bolt.
He's cut. Well, I mean, he's radiant, so he's glowy, but still down.
Just because it might be important to stay in this. Liam. There's still some lords trying to protest against this, but they see the king fall, and with that, they see probably their hopes of really containing this.
I recommend surrender. The bench thing that's to my left, would
Mhm.
climbing over that be considered difficult terrain or something?
Yes, it is difficult.
Okay. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to look at the base of the throne.
Mhm.
What does it appear to be sitting on?
So it's like raised black stone here, and there is also, of course, now that the king has left it, there is a hatch or a trapdoor of some sort that is directly below the throne, which normally if someone's sitting in it with long robes is completely hidden. The throne does not seem to be attached to the floor at all, just it's just freestanding. So if you have the strength to move it, you probably could, but it is probably quite a feat in order to even do that. You don't see anything else that really stands out aside from those particular items. Does not look like it's been moved a lot, otherwise you'd think there'd be like scuff marks or something like that. So it's probably been there for quite some time.
Okay. That's all I'm doing right now.
Okay. All right. So I need to do a quick check for the remaining lords, which is called morale. Would you say the opposition is overwhelming? Probably. Yeah. Right. Right.
I'd like to roll to read the room.
Yeah. So I mean, the way it works is it's just a straight up save, but if there's like overwhelming opposition, they just make it a disadvantage.
Oh,
Okay, they're done. They surrendered themselves to be tased, and pretty quickly the lards start falling in line. Grintu is attending to his tased clan leader. Arid moves around. Where is Arid? There you are. To check the king. And
We can have him live if we need to. We've got someone right there. We could do that.
yeah, she leans down and just looks at the blood pooling down and says, and seems to make like a half-hearted attempt to try and stop that, and says, he's dying.
okay. I will.
Forrest says, thank you for letting us know this.
I
And he moves
will
up behind her.
I will cast Spare the Dying to stabilize him.
Oh, okay. So he stabilizes for now. And I think with that, the situation in the throne is, at least for a moment, is calm, relatively speaking. No one's trying to fight anyone really anymore.
I
These folks
slump off the throne a little bit weary. Like,
Yeah, Mark, I
Yeah.
call you over and I hand you the 2 healing potions I have.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So you'll want to write those down, and well, never mind. You're going to want to use those.
Just to make some quick checks for these. Oh,
Those are 2d8s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chug that right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
So
in
tasty.
case we're about to fight a bunch of guards. Not that I'm saying that's gonna happen.
there is one lard that got away. Lucky guy. The rest of them do seem to get arrested or tased at some point in time, and are being hauled away by the stone guard, the big guy and Arid Black Skull remain here, and they seem to be inspecting the corpse of the succubus quite closely. Like they are just confirming that it's really dead.
Yeah, I don't stabilize her, just more for the record.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I could have draw her real quick.
Actually, has it been a short enough time? Or is the Keeper of the Flame, is he just super dead?
He's dead, but he's within a minute.
Okay, so I could stabilize him.
You could revive him. He's beyond stable at this point in time. He's like dead.
I mean,
But
these
it is within the 1 minute for
boobs
revivify.
are I'm not sure if they're worth your spell slot. You know what I mean? Especially
Yeah,
since
and
they're
it's-
probably our enemies pretty much directly, since they work for the Red Dragon.
That's
It's
true.
definitely evil.
It's like I'm not really keen on letting everybody die, but the king should at least stand trial.
We're gonna write a
yeah,
book about it
I'll
called
leave-
War Crimes. Yeah. It'll kick off the next campaign. Now, even though nobody will know what happened. All right. So they poke on the succubus for a bit, and then Arid looks up and makes a check. And she looks over at Aston and says, I'd recognize that armor and that sword anywhere. You entered the city just shortly ago, didn't you?
Yes.
You were under suspicion for demonic influence, yes?
Yes, you had made mention of that, but well, I mean, the sword is kind of, and I like fully bring out Dawnbringer. It's like, yeah, it's like it's kind of bright, but I mean, it's.
We have a racial trait called sunlight sensitivity. That's very rude.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
They
put that away.
actually,
They
yeah, it
actually
sucks for
do.
them.
Yeah, it's like that.
But yes, please. It's very nice. Thank you for showing me your bright sword.
Well,
We do not make such items commonly
Holy
here.
blade.
Are you I see you shortly a time ago, and then I find you in the throne room exposing a demon and the demon influenced king. Who are you three exactly? Where do you come from?
Well, we're merchants
my.
from
No, I know that is
Oh.
not true.
yeah.
Sorry.
Not going to sell that one well.
In universe, my character just starts laughing like, yeah. You want to buy my fist? Two
No,
for
we-
one.
Yeah, no, I'll with like full disclosure, I'll say, we traveled in with merchants from I was gonna say Gracklestug, which is gonna be a short trip because we're already here. Blingenstone.
Yeah.
And we came in with that caravan, and we were just basically we've been trying to make our way back to the surface, and this was a stop along the way. And once we entered the city, we found out that we could not leave the city because of the city edicts. So we've been trying to find out more about them, and then in so doing, we've aided. What are was it the stone speakers? Were the giants?
Yes.
Okay, so we were assisting. We assisted the stone speakers with the uproar in the market district, with the one giant that grew a demonic head for reasons unknown. So we assisted in putting that one down and taking him back to get healed. But through that, we've also uncovered pretty much the demonic plan of this area. Basically, I kind of rattle off the steps we've been doing along the way.
I was gonna say there's the scion we've got buried over in room 1 across the hall.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and
then,
we're kind of an anti-demon crew. We've already encountered
we've been
several.
trying to find the demonic infestation while also cleansing it, and also trying to find out where it's emanating from, and it's led us here. And we were trying to come to a peaceful transition of power, but as you can see, the king was not amenable to that due to either his own status or the now clearly succubus on the side here.
Yes.
I feel
Well,
the need to reiterate that we're anti-demon. That's actually pretty important.
Yes.
Well, I see. I mean, no one is above suspicion, but I mean, for now, you've of course proven that you do not consort with demons if you are willing to kill one at such a high position of authority. I would tell you this, and she almost says this to the aside from some of the stone guards and some of the still conscious people here. I had suspected that the king was under influence for quite some time, but I never had any solid proof in order to act on it. But of course, this is proof enough, as you will of course testify.
Yes.
And she just goes up there and runs her hand along the side of the throne and says, "We will need someone to act as incumbent for now. But you say you are wishing to leave Gracklestone and return to the surface?"
That's our ultimate goal. Among
That and killing all demons.
Well, I mean, I don't actually go into detail about in addition to that, there's a portal that's open that I'm trying to get to the other side of to save my brother, and that's my whole tragic backstory. But you don't care about all of that, so
No, not really. No.
yeah, there's family squabbles and stuff.
You see, like the eyes glaze over, and you're like, "Oh no,
Yeah,
family
like,
photo
I'm
time."
losing them.
Yes. So she says, needless to say, for now we are under martial law until I say otherwise, and we can properly vet the Deep King and cleanse him of his demonic corruption if possible. But to be honest, I do not see him taking the throne again. Not after this. No lord will support him. Well, no sane lord will support him. And she gets this look in her eye like she's probably going to be investigating a lot of the lords as well.
Well, to that point, I am going to make mention that we arrived here with the help of Grintu, and we are putting our support behind his clan. And what's his clan's leader's name?
Thingus Ironhead.
Thingus Ironhead.
Make sure to mention that we actually did a cleanse on him to confirm that he wasn't demonically corrupted. just to be sure. Don't mention he was demonically corrupted.
I was just saying,
mention the
I don't know like
cleansing.
where this path is going.
No, just to verify. Like we were
Yeah.
checking, we have a
Yeah.
lot of experience with demons.
We did vet him. He came back clean. So we're supporting him as he appeared to be of clear mind and soul.
All right, just make me straight up persuasion with advantage.
It's 18 and that's 14. I'll go with 18.
Okay. She says, well, if you have vetted him, then I suppose there is no need for him to be put through processing. And he says, if you wish to leave the city, under my command, you are free to now. The edicts will no longer hold sway over the city soon. If there is anything that we can provide you to speed you along your way or to assist you, let us know, even if it is as simple as provisions or as extravagant as guards to the surface. There are many trading routes which lead up straight to the above ground. Obviously, we have not used them in some time, thanks to the edicts, but the ways are familiar to us, and I am sure that many will be traveling there, so you will be in good company once we release the holds in the city.
Okay. I thank you for your generosity, and I must confer with my group.
So Grintu will clear his throat and say, Captain Blackskull, if I may remind you of Book 4, paragraph 86,
March
subsection
over and
C.
punch him.
Just because.
And she says, yes, I see. Since you have provided a service to the city, you also have we are also indebted to you. Do you all have citizenship here?
Liam does, apparently.
You do?
Or I got these papers.
Yeah. Oh, no. This is much better. This is actual proper citizenship, not just your green card.
Oh.
No, we will be extending an offer to make you proper citizens of Gracklestug if you so choose. You may have a residence here outside of the non-Durgar area. You may feel free to conduct trade here at a lower tax rate, and she just starts listing off a bunch of stuff.
We should probably actually jump on that. We might come
Yes.
back here someday.
Yes.
Couldn't hurt.
By might, I mean with total certainty.
It's very good. Do you have any clans or families that you hold allegiance to, or are you individuals?
Clan anti-demon.
Right, okay. Very
My allegiances,
on
as
the
always,
nose, okay.
are to Kelmvor and my friends.
Oh, yeah, holy man. I cannot say we have any shrines to Kelmvor here, but perhaps there will be a first.
Actually, out of curiosity, do they have any shrines to Bahamut?
You 100% doubt they do.
Okay, I was gonna say he's kind of rare even on the surface.
Well,
I didn't
not
think so.
not in the Durgar area, maybe in the non-Durgar area, but
Okay,
this is
okay.
probably about as far away from Bahamut's
Yeah,
reach
yeah.
as you could get. Probably why they had the messenger come here. There's like literally no way to communicate through shrines or anything.
Yeah, that would
Oh,
track.
you know what? I asked her, is there any possibility I could get a hold of some bacon?
What type of bacon?
Like good bacon.
Oh, it's of course we have many meats, fruits, vegetables,
Like
everything.
I don't
throughout
need
this
much. I don't want to ask much. I don't want to trouble you. I want a little bacon. It's for my dog.
And then an insignificant token, of course. Guntu, perhaps you can take care of the citizens of Gracklestug after this. He says, I will call some servants, yes.
Can I have the egg back?
Ooh.
actually, do you mind if I jump on that a little bit?
Okay.
I just don't want the city guard to hold on to it.
I mean, yeah, we all know the city guard is corrupt and evil. Hang on, to point to all the city guard in the room.
All right, I'll roll initiative.
Y'all are
Okay.
dark-sided.
Yeah, all right, time to kill all these. No,
Yeah.
I will mention.
I cast
Actually,
shatter
hang on.
on the egg.
Do you mind if I
man?
Do you... What?
I'm surprise ending.
What? No. After all that, okay, that would just be that would
I'll
be like
show
out of a
you.
comedy,
Tense
right?
surprise around path. Everybody just stares.
Yeah, everyone's just, including the rest of your
Uh,
PCs. The rest of the party is just going. Do you mind if
Do
I
what?
take a moment with my fellas? Just a moment.
Yeah.
It will not be long. And I did she say yes? Did she acquiesce to this?
Oh yes, of course.
So I bring Liam and I bring Taston aside, and I see oh god, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Grintu.
Mhm.
He comes over. I say no. You go back. Do we want to help them with the Red Dragon? I mean, we're already kind of in good. That's going to solidify that, and that is a Red Dragon. Then there's a problem, and the last thing I want to see is a demonic Red Dragon. Like, you get my point. Like, we could offer our services. We don't have to rush up and kill it. We could be part of the anti-dragon endeavor, right?
With a group.
Yeah, exactly.
A large,
An army,
armed
50,000 men.
Yep.
You do get my
Group.
point, though. You do get my point. Like, we could be part of that. Do we want to? I mean, think of all the components, Liam, that you could get. What does Donberger say about this?
Oh, Dawnbringer's on board.
If there
I
is
guarantee it.
demonic corruption, we must purge it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Dragons aren't demonic by nature, but they are evil creatures, so I'm all for it.
See?
Yep.
The only one on my side is the blood-sucking sword. All right, so no.
Gonna die in a toilet now. No.
But no, for real though.
I think it would be in our best interest as a party and in the advancement of our characters to stay and assist. That's as kind of metagaming because
I mean, it's clearly a quest hook that's still sitting there, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but it was actually a part of a discussed plan. This was like going to be the next step of the
That's
major
true.
movement that we had
true.
discussed with the Grey Cloaks.
Yeah, the Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
I think they're great. The Grey Stone? Grey Wardens? I don't know.
The
Those
Grey
clothes?
Ghosts.
Grey Ghosts. There it is.
There's a
I
gray
know
in
I
there
wasn't getting
somewhere,
it right. Yeah.
So yeah, that was part of the ultimate next step of the plan. So I'm on board with it. The permanent residence option is nice as well, but I'm not sure how. I mean, it's great. Well, cool.
It's a
Save
nice
money
bonus
on
that
ends.
may be irrelevant. You know, that's why I said we should jump on that.
Well, I'm thinking more and more and this is something I would discuss with the group as well anyway, is like as we spend more and more time running into demonic presences and instances and things of that nature, I'm leaning more towards like, okay, I'm not going to be going back to the surface to get reinforcements to go in to the portal and get my brother back. I'm thinking skip the line and I'm going to look for a way to go or find a portal to get back in to go help or get my brother out.
Yeah.
That's kind of like I'm leaning more and more towards that. But that is a future, like that's a long-term goal, whereas the continuing process of finishing with the city, getting them back on point, that's more of a short-term goal. If you can say slaying a dragon is a short-term goal.
I mean,
But I mean, generally speaking, I mean, that's that my character would be on point with that since we had already discussed it as part of the overall plan.
I should probably mention, and this is fully in character too at this point, I am 100% on board with helping you find your brother. I want to be clear about that. And I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to help suss him out a little bit since, I'm not going to say this out loud in present company just in case they're listening, but, I could probably find him a little bit better than most people could, given the circumstances. So I'm hopeful my expertise could be helpful there.
Yeah, we'll see.
My extremely anti-demon expertise will hopefully be helpful with that. So, sorry, who wants to take point on offering our services here? What's your charisma test? Just because I'm curious.
It's 12, so +1.
Oh my god. So
It's
+1,
trash.
+1, and 0
Yeah.
as our charisma. I feel like I've had that revelation before, and each time it keeps weirding me out more.
Yeah, like we are not.
Why does this keep happening?
We're not diplomatic at all.
Yes, we're not. So yeah.
I have Taston beat by 1. I have a charisma of 13.
Oh,
That's-
we need to get you like a +1 charisma cloak or something, so you can go up to +2.
You know how you can get charisma boosts? Pledging yourself to Grots.
Do what?
That's true. That actually is true. Yeah.
Pledging yourself to Demon Lord Grots.
Oh, right.
Gratz. Yeah. The demon lord who was most infiltrating here. Yeah. Yeah.
She could have told you how. Oh man.
Yeah, missed opportunity on that one.
Yeah, sorry.
Hard pass.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, let's go back to her, and I'll let one of you two take point on here. I'm just
Have you finished discussing your evil non-demon related plans?
listen. We're not. I burn her with my.
No, it's okay. You can
Yeah,
have evil
God.
plans. As
And then
long as they're
I
not
flop
demon
out my
related.
wings, which I have at this level.
Wait, what?
I actually do. I actually have that. It's to help me slow fall, but I do actually have demonic wings at this level.
Okay.
I just don't pop them out for obvious reasons for the most part.
Yeah, no, probably not.
I could like turn into slime. I could pop out the wings. I could burn through fire through my eyes, and I think I also have the demonic speed thing at this level. Yeah, I do. So I've got
Yeah.
4 things I can do to oust myself right now.
And we're the good guys.
No, sorry, shutting up.
No. Which one of you has the highest charisma that I should talk to?
Yeah.
I see.
Do any of you have the authority to treat with me?
I don't see any bardic instruments, so I'm assuming it's you. Please.
What was Face's name on the A team? God.
You mean the actor?
No, so his
Tim Dunnigan?
so
talking
they
about Benedict?
called him Face, but
Yeah.
the character actually had a name.
Yeah, Tim Dunnigan.
Oh,
It was Dunnigan? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I looked it up. I'll be honest. I
Okay.
looked it up.
okay.
but that
Yeah,
is
because
it.
I don't remember either.
Okay. Yeah. So apparently I'm Tim Dunnigan. The Tim Dunnigan of the group. There we go.
Yep.
And what's the NPC's name here? Erde.
I like the you turn to me. What's her name again?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what level of charisma I'm dealing with. Okay.
Lucky number 13 charisma.
Yeah.
It's
No, it's
appropriate.
actually it's pretty good. It's above average. So
What was her name again? Oh, right. Erde. We have a proposal for you.
I'm listening.
With finding the egg for the dragon's replacement, you're going to need to get rid of the current dragon that currently holds sway over Gracklestone.
She pauses for a moment and says, "Well, I see you already know much about the politics. So yes, as quickly as possible. It has already grown way too large thanks to the incompetence of the Deep King and the Keepers."
We
I
think
just spit in the background.
it would behoove you to include us in the removal of the dragon.
Dragon slaying is very rough business.
Right.
I do not expect all of my men or any of the keepers, if they so decide to help after this, to make it out alive.
It's okay. We just leveled.
Did you?
We better have freaking leveled after that encounter. I gotta be real. That is absolutely level worthy. Getting all the way through this stupid castle and getting all the way up here through combat and then fighting that fight. We get a level.
No. We're still 3 points away.
Oh, all right. It's someone fighting.
You got
Real
it.
quick.
I think there's a
Fuck
bunch
me.
of rats in this cellar. You can go kill them.
I'm done. Let's go. I'm racing down there.
Oh man.
No, but she just says it is very risky business, especially since the Thumberchod is very large. I do not just mean he is fat; he is actually large.
Through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, I have fought my way here to the castle beyond the Goblin City. Sorry.
I mean,
I
I guess
didn't swear.
that's kind of true.
If you wish to assist, of course, we would not turn the stone. I am sure you are wanting something for this, though. No? If no, then this is fine. We can consider it a service to the city. But
Just all the money. Just, you know.
Well, we can
blah.
pay you a
okay.
lot of money.
So you've already granted us citizenship, perhaps a residence.
Oh, of course.
To
If
work
that is
on.
all you ask, of course. It is a simple thing. You have a preferred district.
Well, do
We
you have
can
anything
discuss
with
this
ocean
later if
view?
you'd like.
Yeah.
An ocean view. Actually, yes. A lake view, but you know, same thing, right?
So, yeah.
Most people don't prefer to live down there because it's just smelly. But of course, I dare say there will be quite a few more evictions coming up very soon. Well, if you wish to assist, like it or not, we will need to treat with the keepers of the flame. They are the ones who keep the dragon under control, and incompetent as they are, we will need their assistance, and they do not want to see the city fall in the flames any more than I do. So, looking at you three now, I assume you will probably want to rest for a bit.
Yes.
Well, you are free to treat in the barracks here. I just asked you, please do not go to the Deep King's room, as we will be placing this under investigation. This is the third level. You cannot miss it. But otherwise, you are free to move about.
Wait
the
for
area. The dining hall.
Okay, I just want to make sure you didn't forget about my bacon.
The dining hall for the soldiery is on the second floor, but if you wish to eat somewhere else, you must just call one of the Darrow servants and they will bring you what you need.
So, quick reminder to myself, the treasury was branched off from the Deep King's room, correct? So going through the Deep King's room, which is where we're not supposed to go, would go to where the treasury is, and we should probably not do that.
So that was the known location on the plans. The person who turned out to be a servant of Grot, so take with a grain of salt, who knows?
Totally lying. Got it.
Was like there's probably other entrances. There's definitely other entrances. We just don't know about them.
Okay, great. Never mind.
Do we want to make sure that she knows where the scion is that we took alive? You know, for her investigation.
Oh, the one we put in a box,
Yeah.
tied up because she was. Ooh.
Yeah, you
The
see why I'm
problem-
asking this.
Yeah, the problem is like, that we found a demon infested person. We couldn't cure them, so we put them in a box and they're tied up and they're now dead because you now know this.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
Um,
basically, do we want to turn it over for goodwill, or do we want to try to interrogate them ourselves for whatever purpose, even though we've kind of learned our Organa from her?
Or if we can burn enough time and
Ooh,
we can get back and then go cleanse them and
that's a
fix
good
the
idea.
problem.
I actually like that. I like that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, remember that she's in a box. She's going to continue to be in a box
Yep,
for a
yep.
while.
We locked
Sucks,
it. So
but it's better than
she's-
getting knifed for being a demon spawn.
Yep. Now, it's probably should probably mention that this is absolutely out of character knowledge at this point, but there's a decent chance that won't work on her because she might be a quote unquote willing convert. You know, she might have actually pacted with Gratz. But
Greater Restoration doesn't override that if they're a willing convert.
no,
No,
I mean,
'cause
third
at
can
that point it
override
would
me
be
on this,
one of them is like the override is like enchantment madness, things that are like magically influences you to do something. If you actually drank the Kool-Aid, then that's on you.
yeah.
Okay.
Which is definitely preferable to demons, because at that point they can do a lot of weird stuff with you.
So that I just wanted to mention that so you're aware of the risk. I'm still down with trying. I still think it's a good idea.
Yeah. So what are we going to do about the elemental in the room.
So that warlock has realized
that's a
he's
warlock,
not
okay.
needed because
And
the
he went
monk
home.
didn't die. So
Yeah,
yeah,
he
he just
clocked
went
out.
home.
Yeah, he clocked out and went home.
He's actually no, he's following us. He's just like just following along. Just to get and he peeks in. I'm like, later.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good. We didn't die.
Amazingly.
I'm gonna be real just for a second.
Yeah.
I really did think I was gonna die. I wasn't joking. I'd come to peace with it because I was pretty sure I could accomplish my objective, and I did. We killed the succubus. That was the big goal. And after that, I was just doing what I could to live.
No, I figured we were going to put up a good showing and then just get rolled.
Yeah.
Figured the guards were going to come in and we were going to get wrecked.
Yep. Yeah. Just fighting on two fronts with overwhelming odds.
It really hinged on getting the succubus revealed in time.
Yep. That's why I was going right for her. That's why that was the alpha strike. Because her first round that she never got was probably going to be charm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All bad.
Yeah, there's a charm, and then at that point it sucks. Literally.
Yeah, I don't remember how much health she can drain in one action from her chosen target. But
It's a lot. Actually, let's see. I closed her thing because obviously I don't need her anymore. But
she got punched. And
lot.
I need to give Kitty's credit to her. He actually killed her. I just softened her up.
let's see. 5d10 plus 5.
Sure.
Okay, that's not good.
And you instantly die if this reduces you to 0. No
Yep, no
takebacks.
saves. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was going to suck then.
Yeah, and
Yep.
I don't even know if you can be revived from this, because the thing is, it reduces your hit point maximum by an amount equal. So
Yep.
if you're literally at 0, you're just.
Yep.
I think you would have to at that point have some sort of restoration of magic put on you, and then a revivify or revive or something. It's bad.
Yep. But we got her. We got lucky. I got a crit in the middle of that too.
You get a crit.
And 2 misses, but the crit, So
Where do you want to rest?
As I say, where is Glabagul? Because he's the one I care about more than anyone else.
Glabagul's not even in the throne.
I know.
area.
But where
And
is Glabagul?
I mean, last you left him was with the gray ghosts.
Great. So the people we technically just turned on because they're actually demon cultists is where our allies are.
No, because the Psionicist was just a
That's true. She was
last
brought
minute
in.
addition.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So not guaranteed. It's possible, probable. But-
well, okay. Well, we can stay here and have closer access to the Scion when she gets up, and prove
That's
that we're
probably-
legit,
Yeah.
or we can bail and try to find our allies and hope they're okay. And I think those are 2 options.
Where was it that we were staying before when the drow met up with us?
Oh,
So we
gosh.
were staying at a
Oh.
hotel, like in one of the districts.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
dock district
yeah.
where everybody was crammed in.
Oh, okay. If
you
everyone
could
is
get his
crammed
in.
in there, do we want to go back to?
I'm going to turn to oh god, I lost her name. I actually was remembering it this whole time, and I just lost it. Where is she?
Captain Blackskull's fine.
Black Skull. There we go. Captain. Ma'am,
My captain.
would it be possible for one of us to go as a runner to make sure our allies are okay, and then to come back?
Well, you're a citizen. Unless there's reason for me to arrest you, you can move freely.
No, I mean, but like to rest here. You offered us to rest here.
Oh, yes. This is
Okay.
fine.
Thoughts?
Sure.
So go get him and bring him here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do it. I'm fast.
Okay.
I do that.
Okay, you're tased on the way out now.
Just repeatedly. No, it's the pain sticks.
Oh
From
god,
that
from
It's the thing in
Star Trek.
TNG, yeah.
Yeah, they're like just standing in a line, just every
And
step.
I just okay, I take another step.
No one told you about the citizenship ritual?
Oh gosh, dude. Oh, God. No,
It's taking forever.
That would be something they do.
that would. That absolutely would.
That's punishments like that are actually reserved for different people.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Don't go to the deep dungeons in this place.
Nope.
Got
We're
it.
cool. We're cool. We're legit.
Yeah.
What's cool here?
Talk about fate worse than death. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check up with our allies. They're gonna you two are gonna rest here and get some spells back.
Yeah, let's find some rooms that we can claim and
Yeah.
So Grintu, hint hint, will offer that if you want to rest in their clan's area, you
Oh
can.
yes, that would be a great, especially with this person. I mean, this chest right here.
Yeah. Very comfy chest.
Right.
We go into this
As-
just this.
I mean,
You see
at the point, like, you get tired eventually, so you're just quiet. But so Mark, you run. You do notice that there's flames and smoke, and it's quieted down near the drow area of the city. There's definitely a lot of troops over there, but you don't have any reason to go over there. So it's just seen from a distance. You meet up at the meeting place, and there are still some gray ghosts there. Ront is still there. Everyone's here, and they seem to be hanging out. But when you arrive alone, there's a lot of real worried looks in everyone's faces.
I'm so tempted. Liam is dead.
Oh God. Yeah.
Tastins.
I'm the only one who made it out.
I'm the only one who survived. No, we're cool. We're cool. Do I bring the bacon? Tell me I brought the bacon with me.
If you want to.
Okay, so I've got a bit of bacon. I'm going to give some to Bram. I can never think of his name. Where is he? He's
Yes,
over here somewhere.
the dog.
There he is. Bren. It's Bren. I give some to Bren so he can try bacon for the first time.
It's pretty good.
I throw some into Glavigool because I promised him I'd get him bacon.
Clap.
What do you think,
It
Glavigool?
starts dissolving.
Yeah. The bacon
And-
sizzles.
How's it taste?
This tastes a lot like a roasted drow I ate once.
So
But
we're
like
okay.
taste is so weird for me.
We're
though.
okay, and everything's cool. We've got a who's my audience other than our party members here?
I mean, there's the gray ghosts that you left here, and they are the ones who were part of the planning stages and such. Duragar. They're pretty eagerly awaiting to see what you have to say.
Okay. So yeah, I do have an audience. That's what I thought. The plan is proceeding apace. One of the things we do need to do is we need to still dispose of the dragon. That is still a problem. Now, the shaman has insisted that although it will be difficult, he might be able to do this alone, but he probably needs. This is just my feel on this. He probably needs his friend, ally, and bodyguard to assist him in slaying this mighty dragon. I don't know if anybody could. Ron, come on.
All right, Ron says, "Oh, there's anything for Shaman," and he pops up, but he takes a step forward and looks back at Asha and says, "What do I do with this?"
That's a good point. What is Asha doing right now?
She is looking at you with just a smirk on her face, like she realizes you're pulling something.
Oh, that's bad. So I can't bring her with us. She'd die. I can't leave her here by herself.
She says, "What's the drow to do during a drow uprising?"
Die.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. I don't mean that flippantly. Have you seen? No,
This is a great test of Loth, indeed.
Yeah, I'm sure she gives a damn. So Celine's better. I'm just saying. Or not Celine. God, I can't think of her name all the time. Elisine. Elistray. There we go. Elistray.
Yeah.
Elistray is better. I'm just saying. Okay, listen. Okay. Bren, I need you to send a message. Okay.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to screw this up, but I'm actually have successfully, and I'm saying this out loud so that our audience can see it in. I have successfully removed King from power. No, hang on. Rewind. Have success. I'm saying this out loud, by the way. This is fully in character.
Mhm.
Have successfully removed massive source of demonic corruption upon local leadership. There we go. Attempting to deal with next massive source of corruption, which is an adult red dragon. Any assistance would be welcome. Otherwise, keep on fighting the good fight. And if you could start answering my calls, that'd be great. Thanks.
So Ren says, "You want me to send that to
It's
my master?"
cut off the
Mailbox
last
is
part.
full.
No, I knew someone back in IT, back in my old job, who did that on purpose. Who filled up his mailbox and just left it there. That took tens of thousands, by the way,
Wow.
Oof.
to make that happen. Anyways, it cut off that last part. Just yeah, send him the message about the source of demonic corruption and the dragon, please.
Yeah, he looks at you and says, I will. We need to talk privately afterwards, though.
Oh, of course. And I turn, and as I'm turning to Asha and Ront, what's the crowd's reaction to my comment about the king?
They seem to be excited, although they expected more detail, obviously.
I turned it. Oh, sorry. Right. You want, so, okay. We're throwing in with clan and I actually don't remember their name.
Ironhead.
Thank you.
Varata.
Yeah.
I said the words.
Clan Ironhead has our back for the most part. We've got in good with the captain of the local guard. We have dealt with the king for the time being. There was a succubus. There is no longer a succubus. And now there's a red dragon. Any questions?
They, like, one of them says, no, but they, suppose if it's going so well, we'll start moving on our end to prep to move in.
Also, real quick, anybody you know where I never got her name, the Scion lady. Does anyone know where she came from? I need to get a message back to her people.
The one
In
that went with you?
In fairness, I should probably roll lie at this point.
Yeah. A deception when you're like actively talking about someone who you know you've stuffed in the chest.
Yeah. I know this probably counts. Now the good news is my charisma is +0, so that's a 19.
He got this.
I did actually roll decently there. It's not getting much. It's literally only barely capable of getting higher than that.
Okay. It's so funny. There was one person who caught it.
Just the one.
It wasn't a gray ghost though.
Okay, I gotta know who caught it.
The
Who looks at
drow.
me weird?
The
Oh,
drow.
Asha. Of course,
Yeah,
Asha
Of
picked.
course.
Okay.
Of
Of course
course.
she does. All right. So yeah. So I'm
That
just, yeah,
was probably one person not going to say anything. So
yeah, exactly. That's why it's funny. So yeah, I just need to get a message back to her people. I don't have it on me. It's just a verbal message, obviously.
oh sure. Well, one of the gray ghosts steps forward and says, "I can provide a message. Say back to her people, or back to her."
No, back to her people because she's with us, obviously.
Oh yes. Oh okay. When you say her people, what exactly do you mean?
I don't know. She didn't tell me anything. Like I don't even know her name. Like I said, she's just like, "Hey, let them know." Well, I'm not gonna tell you.
Well, if you give me the message, I will let people close to her know, I suppose.
Super awesome. Where's a location based on my knowledge of this place? Let me look at the map here,
Okay.
where we can send the captains of the guard to go meet with her allies to absolutely destroy them.
Oh,
It needs to be a place that's not super sus, but like, could you go to Death Alley really quick?
oh, that would be
know.
the Darrow district for sure.
Yeah, head to the Darrow district really quick. No, preferably somewhere like near the castle, near the fortress, which I actually don't see on this map. So help me out with that, please.
Yeah. Well, the fortress is right here.
There it is. Okay. Thank you.
I mean, after talking for a minute, he never seems to suggest a place there because it just seems so weird for him to do it there. Because he says like, oh yeah, if they want to meet up, they can go back to the Darrow district or.
But we also have the
tunnels
meeting
or-
place here, which I know is one of their things.
Yeah, they
We could
could
that.
do it here too. Like they try not to do it like multiple things at the same location. But I mean, if they
Yeah.
want something around here, they can. He's just not recommending it, but they can.
We can move it. I'm a member. I mean, I have to go back and tell her wherever you decide on.
Mhm.
So I don't know this place. If you want to guide me a little bit,
So when you're talking, he says, well, there's a place I suppose we could burn that's near the crevice over here.
oh, that works.
You
Give
really
me some.
need to meet.
Give me like a location or a name or something.
Yeah,
and I'll-
he gives you an address.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Win.
when as soon as possible. I'm basically going right back after this, and I'm going to rush back. So however long it takes me to get there, and then her to get there, right? That's the ETA.
Okay.
So like,
Yeah, sure.
soonish.
I will put the message through.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And then I turn to the rest of my party and I think, I'm like, Ront, I love you, buddy. I do, but I'm not the shaman.
No.
So I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to keep watching Ash. I'm sorry.
I've been watching her very good. She's been staying here.
You've been doing a great job, buddy.
She tried to get up once and I sat her down again.
I brought you another bit of bacon. Here you go, Ron.
Oh, thank you. He slurps it up just like a noodle.
Yeah, I vomit briefly. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. God damn it. We have the worst secondary party in the universe. We've got a mushroom, Ront, and someone who's technically our enemy.
Yep. One of Rumpadump is currently staying on top of stool. Rumpadump's dancing. The stool just seems to be rotating in place.
Thanks. That's right. You're cool, Rumpadump. Oh my God. I don't want to make a unilateral decision about Asha, but if I leave anybody behind, they're going to be in threat for the ambush I just set up, like the retaliation for the ambush. But I can't bring a drow into the freaking barracks. Option 3 is just cut her loose. We've been carrying around for a while, and I actually kind of wanted to make a long-term plan of helping her and helping to reform her, and that would have been awesome. But if we leave her here, she's likely to be dead. If we take her with her, she's guaranteed to be dead.
It's not easy being drow.
Ash, this is all your fault, you know.
You torture a few people and like, look what happens.
Oh my God, I don't even want to hear it.
No, this, like as I said, this is a great test of Loth. And someday I will meet the one I am to duel, and it will be over. I just have not been informed of who it is yet, or they have not met me.
Better not be me, because I am not in the freaking mood right now.
Well, I know it's not you, because otherwise we would have been forced to duel now.
That's a fair point. Well, I'm just saying that if you under illustrate, no, I'm not going to push that right now.
Illustrate's a punk.
She is. She's the ultimate punk. She pushes against authority, just like a proper drow should. That's what a punk means. Being a punk, anti-authority. Okay, I'm gonna break. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna reach out across time and space to my two party members. I hate to do this, but do you think it would be okay to just cut it loose? Because like you heard the argument, right? Like if I leave her here, she's screwed. If I bring her with, she's guaranteed screwed, right?
There's no good option.
Yeah. Unless we can find someplace else to hide, because I'm also kind of worried about Glabagul. Like I think we could get Glabagul into the barracks, but at the same time, that's a little problematic, you know.
I mean, unless we send Ron with Asha back to the inn.
That's not a bad idea.
To kind of like wait it out until we can get something, until we get the residence thing squared away, and then we can move her there.
You know what? Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. So I'm going to turn to Ront. I'm going to say, Ront, Glabagul, I got a mission for both of you, okay? Do me
The
a
most
favor.
elite of elite.
I need you to take these two with you, Rumpadump and Stool. The 5 of you, I need you to head back to the inn and just go there and chill.
Just become a Katamari. And
Become the Katamari ball.
Mhm,
Get
mhm.
Ron stuck in Glabagul. That's very appropriate. There we go. And stay safe. Try not to get involved in the fighting. If Asha runs, just let her at this point. But try to keep her alive if she doesn't run. Okay.
Oh, okay. He points at Ash and says, "Don't run, stay alive."
In that order.
Just actually not the first time I've heard that.
Okay. Bren, would you come with me, please?
Yes.
Okay, so we head out.
Okay. And the inconspicuous crew.
A drow,
So
half orc.
one of the gray ghosts looks at them and he writes something down, and he looks between the group and just then begrudgingly hands a piece of paper to Ront, giving him his fake pass.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
He says, I
Ron's
do
now
not think
has
this will go
papers.
well, but Godspeed.
It's look, there's only so much we can do here. Okay.
Ashley, to her credit, will like heavily cloak up just in case.
That's a good idea.
So,
Good idea.
Currently just looks like a slim humanoid walking around.
Okay, so Brent and I leave, and I before I leave, I turn to Glavigal and I get one last look in case he's about to die.
And he looks back at you and you lock eyes like it's the last time you'll ever see each other again.
Violin music.
Mhm.
All right. So, Bren, do you want to talk on the way back to thing, or you want to wait?
Well, that works.
Okay. So
Gets
what
when
do
he
you got?
attacks you.
What-
No,
Why?
no,
I just killed a succubus.
no. So you're trotting alongside, the dog, talking to him as you're heading back, and he says, this had actually come up within the past day or so. There just really wasn't a good time to tell you, but my master's not responding to sendings anymore.
Kind of roll knowledge religion to know how bad that is.
Oh, sure. Just to clarify, he means the person that he was traveling with, not Bahamut.
No, I know what it means. So the good news is I rolled like a 16, I think, on that.
Okay.
That's bad.
So it can mean a few things, right? And Brent will tell you this because he's knowledgeable about it. So it can mean a few things. The first one is he's just not able to because, well, we'll just put it out there, he's dead.
Yeah.
That's the most obvious one. But he could also be shielded in a place that's anti-magic. It could even be phasers. We've seen that happen sometimes where it blocks that. It could mean he went to another plane of existence and I just happened to have been unlucky with contacting him because it's not, it happens sometimes, right?
It does.
But I feel I should let you know because I don't know if the next one will work. I could try it right now and we can just see.
Yeah, go ahead and try it while we're walking. You can do it while walking,
Okay.
right? Because we are in a bit of
yes,
a
I can.
crunch. Okay.
Yes, I can.
If you
We're
give me some
kinda- by the-
phasers, I might be able to.
Summon a unicorn.
Or something
It says-
infinitely worse.
Says,
Yeah.
he says, actually, funny thing about that, we never even would have gone to this group if we didn't have the unicorn.
Thanks. That
Um,
is such a morale booster.
well, I mean, I'm just telling you like it is, right?
No, it's the truth. We're pathetic and terrible. I get it. Can you send the message?
Yes, he will.
I'm not
try.
giving you any more bacon. I just want you to know that. I'm joking. I'll get you more bacon.
All right. He stops for a minute and then continues trotting on and then just shakes his head.
I figured. That's okay. Thank you for trying. I should mention we're going decent clip. Like I can go 40 foot. I don't know what his movement speed is, but
It's
I think he's faster than
Really?
me.
I don't know if he's faster than you at this level, but he's able to. I think it's 40 feet for him.
Okay, so we're going full 40. Like we are in a bit of a rush.
Yep, he's 40 feet.
Okay, so how much of this you want to do on camera is up to you. I know we're kind of getting a little late, but here's the idea. I'm going to get back. I'm going to talk to my team. I'm say, hey, I set up an ambush. And then I'm going to talk to the captain and say, hey, I set up an ambush. It's here. These are the accomplices of the crew that was probably demonically infused. We're not 100% sure, but I thought I'd let you know that they might be in on the plot on one side or the other.
She thinks for a moment. She says, "I have to admit, we are very, very thinly spread out. But I think for something like this, we can spare some troops."
Cool.
And they
I
have to
turned to
pull
my
from the gates.
I turned to my fellows. Do we want to help?
Do we want them to do it on their own?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, we're kind of throwing in, and that's kind of what I'm doing here. Is I'm kind of just
Yeah.
committing to this. We don't have to. We can let them do this on their own. We've given the info. We've done our due diligence as proper citizens. I have the paint stick marks to prove it. So
That's right. And one of them says, "Wait, you went through the pain sticks? You can opt out, right?"
you can what?
Yeah. You just had to check the box. Do not
Yeah.
want pain sticks.
Oh my
No, it's one of those trick ones where it's like, check if you don't want this. So
Oh my god. I'm not good at paperwork. I'm a dwarf. All right. So yeah, okay, we'll go with them to the ambush.
there is actually some paperwork for citizenship, but we'll wait that for now.
I'm sure there is. We'll deal with that later. Let's go ambush. They're gonna be there like as soon as they get there. Like this is an ASAP thing.